Hi, my name's Claire and I'm one of the HR business partners at Joules. I am today giving you 3 main tips on what to do once you've had your interview. So the first tip would be, you know what worked and what didn't work in that interview straight away. So think about the things that didn't work and look at how you can maybe research into getting some answers on the questions that you maybe didn't know the answers to. But also remember that actually where things have gone well and you think, you know what, actually that answer was a really great idea, then note it down and use that as another example next time. The second tip would be, don't be disheartened if you're not successful. So there are loads and loads of different reasons why you might not be successful for a role. One being that other candidates are just more appropriate for the job. They might have better experience, they might have better skills, various different things. They might already work for the business, they could have worked for the business in the past and therefore have that extra kind of edge on you. So don't be disheartened on that. Sometimes the role that you've gone for is just too much of a stretch for you. So it might be that actually you're not quite ready for that role yet. So think about, okay, where are the areas that I need to develop to get to that point? Or is it just purely, you know what, I need to take a step back, maybe do a slightly more junior role for a little bit longer, gain that experience. So when it comes to going up, I'm really ready and I've got all of that great knowledge. And the third thing might be that you're just not the right fit for that business. And what I mean by fit is that actually your ways of working and how you like to do things aren't necessarily how the business normally work. And diversity is obviously a fantastic thing, but actually sometimes if the way that you work is misaligned with the business that you work for, it can be really exhausting, because actually there will be lots of pushes and forces that are difficult for you to work through, because if your style is really open and wanting to get things done and be super creative, but actually the way that business is much more regimented, then actually you're going to feel stunted. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if you're not the right fit for the business and therefore don't get the job, because for your career long term, actually it's possibly a good thing. My third tip is that always ask for feedback. So sometimes at the end of the interview, if you think that that's appropriate, that you can do so, but sometimes the people that are interviewing haven't had time to kind of process everything and therefore give you the best feedback possible. So what I would often do and what I often recommend is that actually give them an email once you've got back home and just probe for some feedback, developmental but also about what went well. So really celebrate those things you did well. And again, remember them, make sure you note them down so you can utilise them in next interviews. And for those areas that you actually felt, you know what, I need to develop that, they were some areas that they thought I was missing, then actually go and do the work. Either make sure that you can next time answer by doing research, speaking to other people, gaining experience in those things. So when it comes to actually doing the interview the next time round with another company, then actually you're sitting there going, you know what, I can smash this because I've got all the answers. And with the fit piece as well, make sure when you research into the business, see the ways of working and therefore see where you think you would fit best. That's always really helpful. And all I can say now is good luck.